And she's like, but you're in my spot. In her defense, his face wasn't there when she started walking there because she couldn't see it. I don't even know if I have a black eye. I do a little bit.
Yes. But hit more nose because I hit your square.
Yeah. And it's like right in the corner of my eye. That's probably why it hurt when I wiped my face this morning. Washed my face. I don't know if I should add Midori to my Red Bull, but I haven't had my gummy yet. I should take that now. They're sending them tomorrow, so they're probably going to take payment tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, I should have an up and go with that. My face ID doesn't work if I'm eating. My phone doesn't recognize me if I'm eating. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, the worst thing happened. Okay, so they've got these shitty paper straws for up and goes now.
Yeah.
The bottom of the straw folded up into itself and then got stuck.
Yeah.
I had to cut the bottom off my straw and then I couldn't get the bottom out of the rest out of my up and go. I could just use a metal straw.
Mm. What breed was your headset again?
Hey?
What breed was your headset?
Logitech G733 Lightspeed Wireless.
You got it from JB Hyper?
Yes, I got it through JB. Don't order anything yet because I'll double check with the link. It does work from a dongle, not wireless. So be aware that you need a freed up USB port.
It's a G522, did you say?
G733.
G7.
I said it like 16 times.
G7. They don't have them anymore. They don't have them anymore.
What? How long ago did I buy it?
This one comes with a dot.
It's apparently people don't like it. I like it.
What, the headset?
You just like it because your current headset
is shit.
Sucks ass. Don't buy it from EB Games. They come in purple. I need one in every color though. So I need to get the purple one and I need to get the black one. If you just Google it and hit shopping. Oh, do you have the Coupon add-on? Because that tells you where the cheapest place to buy it is if JB doesn't have it anymore.
I think so.
Or has JB got the next level up? Because maybe I could upgrade too.
I don't know, what's the next level up?
I'd say Google it and then go to Logitech website.
Did you go live?
I would expect that it is not called the G734 because they don't do that. They don't make sense with that. They do have wireless.
G730.
I like the wireless because the base looks cool. But
how much did you pay for yours?
Like 200?
PC case gear's going for 180.
Yeah, no. I'm not going to trust that.
I don't trust PC case gear.
Because they're still going for like 200, aren't they? Go up, stop, go down. Harvey Norman has something. That's not the same one.
That one's not the same one. It's the same one in black.
Oh, I probably could have found it somewhere cheaper. I was going for somewhere trustworthy. It was probably like $190 something. I don't know. I used Afterpay, so I paid like $60, and then that's just what I paid for it because girl math. They have rainbow colors. Oh, they just have RGB.
Platform PC.
I mean, how much can headphones improve in the next, like, say 5 years?
Probably not very much.
So, wait. And put the money together and just get like a $500 pair on Afterpay.
So like the Astros.
I don't know. If you want sound, I would ask B. B knows sound.
I just need something that lasts more than fucking half a day without having to be
Okay, yeah, but you bought Razer, and the first pair died literally the first time you put it on your head. So we didn't have high expectations for the second pair. Also, they were free.
Yeah, we got them through Telstra.
We'll have a look at Telstra and see if you can get another free pair to tide you over it until we've got the money together to buy one.
Yeah, I just thought that.
Because we should have like, I don't know, 50,000 points on Telstra or something. Our phone bill's expensive. It's 2 points per dollar of your bill.
Telstra.
Oh, but we also didn't pay the bill for like 6 months this year, and they didn't cut us off.
They're all going through the app, I think.
Oh, I forgot to put Adora's crate can. And I'm going to check my points. And I don't even have Lumia open because I got distracted talking.
Ooh, someone's. Oh,
that's pretty on par for me.
It's you.
Oh, fuck.
I'm excited. Nothing. Oh, fuck what?
I don't remember how I signed up to Lumia.
Oh, God.
I
what the
downloaded it for Twitch, so let's try Twitch login.
Oh, we only have 23,000.
Hmm?
We only have 23,000.
Hey?
We only have 23,000.
Okay, but they also give us the option with some stuff to pay it over, like, a few bills. So what... Have a look at what headsets they've got.
I will.
Just... Maybe don't get the same one again.
Can't help it, us. Why do I do that to myself?
I don't think that will be the first one, though, because when we got that was because those were, like, not the newest, they were the second newest. Each time they move up and, like, release another model, Telstra's like, hey, we've got the old one, there's still heaps of stock available. But you know what sucks is the sound from those headphones is actually not bad. It's just when it snaps, it fucks with the wiring. So the sound is terrible now. But the sound quality was never bad on those headphones. It's the structural integrity that fucking sucks. The headset, he literally gets it out of the box after it's charged and everything, and it was sitting on his desk flat. He puts it on his head. He didn't even get it on his head. He went like that, and they snapped in half. Snapped in half, straight across the top. So we sent them back and got another pair for free. And it did take, I will say, this one took like...
2 years.
At least a couple... When did you get those? Was that before the first time the child was here?
Yeah, I've had these for like 3 years.
That would have been that year that I stayed home and... Fucking COVID year. So it would have been 2022.
Yeah, they got the Razer,
I know that COVID
Barracuda.
wasn't 2022, but that's my baseline of when things happened now instead of the year 2000 like it used to be.
I'm probably going to have to ask B about this.
I would advise asking B about sound stuff. I still want a bigger sound system, but I don't have the ability. Ooh. They do plug in by USB-C, but then I might blow the other speakers.
Look, sound system's going to wait
know. I know, and then the ultimate sound system's got to wait until we build because we're going to build as like dedicated stream room. Maybe. Who knows? Does WoW have a HUD? Type something on my thing. Oh, I put my... Oh, cool, I've got a HUD. If I turn on... I know I'm not going to turn on those ones on hardcore. I'm not going to turn those ones on hardcore.
I need to go through Pascal and go through B. B doesn't message me back.
Well, then message Askar and ask Askar a message for B. My Holly is here. Did not work. That disappointed me. Turning off Polyus here because that one doesn't work. I need to look into that. Alright, I've got those set right. I want YouTube. I got both ears on, okay?
Okay.
Did I say hi? I did say hi. Oh, yay. Starting over is so much fun.
Don't die.
Huh?
Don't die.
Well...
Get to level like 13, then go into the guild and ask for...
Look...
Leveling group.
I'm not used to playing MMOs with other people.
Or with a guild that actually is willing to help you level.
Pretty much. I'm used to my guildies leveling themselves and being like, well, have fun with that.
But also you're used to playing a game where death isn't permanent.
Oh yeah, I intentionally didn't play hardcore on Poe because I didn't like it. And then they're like, Poe 2 is basically hardcore. I'm still going to be pissed off about that for the longest fucking time. Because they're like, it's like if they had given us daylight savings when we were kids, when the state was like, I think the fuck not. Poe was like, check out this awesome new mode. It's so cool. We think you're going to love it. And they tried it out and we were like, actually, you know what? That mode fucking sucks. And they're like, okay, well, we're going to make this whole new game for you. And it's going to be totally awesome. And it's going to have all the stuff that you love about Poe. And it's the hard mode that we all said that we didn't like. They could have just added it as a version of Poe as like ultimate hardcore or some fucking shit. I don't know. They did. They tried it as ruthless and we still didn't like it. So they're like, we're going to make this game and you're going to love it and it's going to be awesome. And it's definitely not going to be any of the things that you didn't like about Poe 1. It's going to be a whole new game. And then they did the whole new game and it's all the shit that we didn't like about Poe 1.
I was more referring to Rift.
Oh, fuck Rift. No, after the bullshit that I went through with supposedly grown adults, followed by logging in to find out that someone I was still expected to play with and make nice with every fucking night, stole my guild and kicked everyone out of it and just fucked it. He didn't even fuck it in a good way. You know what? I can delete those friends, man. They're not friends. I can delete those people. And then just be like, oops, I deleted you? Wow, I don't know what happened there. Crazy. Oh, I delete him because he actually does still message me sometimes. And that was Galen, who was like, after Rift friend. And also, he actually hung out with me and, like, gamed with me and didn't just be like, okay, have fun, bye. I can't do this in streamer mode. I'm friends with too many people in Rift. Oh, not Rift. Fuck Rift. Fuck you for getting Rift into my head. I'm friends with too many people on Discord that I've never spoken to. Or I've said hi to once in a thing and I was high as fuck. And they were like, let's be friends. And I was like, okay, I guess. And I'm also in like 36 million fucking Discord servers that I don't use, but I feel too bad to leave them. Oh, that's right. I can actually tab out on this game. Why's that turned off? I've got Lumia on. Fucking YouTube's doing that same fucking bullshit again. It didn't turn off dog cam. That's really weird. It's testing and working. Oh, she's so cute. It's testing and working fine. Oh. Why can't I do it on this one? None of my fucking channel point shit's working. Actions. Yes. Oh. I had that set though. I can restart that tab now, but I can't restart my ratchets. Why is that showing again? Oh my god. This is turning into a technical issue Tuesday, and it's not even Tuesday. And it's always Twitch's fault. I don't know what I did, but it's working, so I'm just going to leave it the fuck alone now. And fucking YouTube. Oh, I'm on the second one of the thing now. Not that I can see, because I can't see shit, because this app is a lump of crap. So, let's close YouTube music and try again. If it's gonna listen to me. Which it's not. Awesome. That's great. I have to task manager to close shit because my taskbar is not there. I also probably have too much stuff open. Oh, I can't do that. There. What's Easy Tune engine service? Do I need it?
What?
Fuck's sake. Why the fuck did my computer log me out of everything? I should have done this before I started, but I didn't wake up that long before I started, so it's Razor. It's always fucking Razor. Fucking Razor. Is that my password? I don't know what the password is, but apparently that's the right one. Edge can fuck off and die a horribly painful death, as can whoever invented it. We're about to lose music, but it's okay. It's intentional. It's because the app fucking sucks. And I have to keep reopening. That's correct. I don't want to receive notifications, Razor. Why is it the fucking status bar that always decides that it just wants to be uniformly grey and not show me anything? It's only the part of the... It's like the one part that I actually need from the window. Oh, hey, look, he respawned. That makes it easy. Oh. I forgot to drink. That's why it was so quiet. I had it turned down in the app. I've got both my ears on. Hey, that drawer there. Does it contain a packet of lip balms? Can you pass it to me, please? This side down the bottom. There it is. Thank you. Ooh, creme brulee. There's cocoa butter, honey. The honey one's tingly though. The mint one I don't like. Pomegranate. I ran out of raspberry lemonade. That does not smell like creme brulee. Oh, that crack felt good. This is not an 80s and 90s song. Let's go to the next song and hope that it's the right decade. Oh, I listened to this one last time. Fuck it, we'll go to this playlist. Ooh, Fanatic. Adora. Wait. Don't be gross.
Hello. Okay. Yeah.
What? Oh, phone. He's looking for houses for us. And job for him.
All is well. I have to go in tomorrow.
Huh?
I have to go in tomorrow.
I don't understand why you get today off because it was too hot. It's going to be the same temperature tomorrow, and he's like, nah, fuck you come and work.
We've got a bloke coming to pick a trailer up that needs to go to Perth to get repairs.
Okay. It makes as much sense as how it you're not allowed to drive in to stay here but it was totally fine for you to drive around at the same time of day and the same lack of visibility out there?
Out on site there in town.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Genesis doing it. And even some of the Genesis workers are like, that makes no fucking sense.
I just heard a dink, and I don't know where it was from. Because no one said anything in any of the chats. But it's like fucking phantom vibrations when you think your phone's vibrating in your pocket, and it's not. I hear the dings when there are no dings. I promise it's not psychosis. It's probably weed.
Hello. Farewell.
Yes, I just changed the playlist. This one's not hitting either. That bass is hitting me.
This isn't great. Oh, you fucking kidding me.
What happened?
My game is broken.
Oh.
30 hours and I have to restart the fucking thing.
Oh. Have fun with that.
Hey?
Have fun with that.
If I load the actual backup, not the auto backup. Oh, thank fuck for that. Okay, so well, I lost something. I didn't lose too much.
Yes, I'll change the list.
Upstairs.
Where's the cats?
I have no idea.
Is the hallway door open?
Yes.
If it's not, can it be?
It is open.
Rumble! He just doesn't know it's open yet. Rumble!
There we go.
Hey, baby. Up, up. Rumble. Hello, baby. You've got better recall than all 3 dogs combined. The cutie pie.
Okay, so I need to grab you.
What brings you here?
Yeah.
Permadeath.
on level 5. When did that happen?
Right after you got to level 4.
Be careful. Goddess, watch over you. I am honored. Go in peace. What brings you here?
I avenged you.
Can't get. Taylor comes out with a wicked joke at me last week. She goes, "Mum, you can't get rid of the cats." I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "How am I meant to be a lesbian if my house isn't drowning in pussy?" And I'm like, "For fuck's sake, Taylor." I still can't keep nice try.
Taylor's 13, by the way. I have 1 bullet left. And I'm going to use it on that grunt.
You used it on Keys.
Everybody, mount up. Let's get up.
I've watched Keys die!
Fuck! That got me really good that time, Mike. Hi, how are you today? I was fucking leaning forward and everything.
Look, it's right here.
Oh, it is that one. Okay. I won't feel guilty opening this brown one over here then. Ow.
Go to sleep.
What the fuck? Apparently that clip was the time that he shot me with a sleeping dart in Peak because he's an asshole. No, no, no. No, no, no.
Juicy enough power.
No, no, no. You gonna do something about this, bro? Apparently not. It's all good. Now I need to get 3 cat teeth. I need to go to town and get some stuff. Right. Bad kitty.
Goddess bless you.
Hello.
I am listening. Asha Fela.
Oh, actually, I need to sell my shit.
My goods are of the highest quality. Be careful.
Oh wait, I can buy stuff
Feel
off there.
free to browse.
Shut up. Shut up, mate.
Goddess watch over you.
Chip on you up. Thanks. Ah!
Greetings. Farewell. May the stars guide you.
Uh,
Goddess bless you. Illume light your path.
Ishnu Allah. Till next we meet. Good luck, friend. What brings you here? May the stars guide you. Elune light your path. assist you. Be careful.
Ah,
Greetings.
I knew I shouldn't have sold
Good
those
luck,
small
friend.
spider
May the
legs.
stars guide you.
Let's see if I can buy them back. Can I buy back from anyone? Because that would be awesome.
Feel
Shush.
free to browse.
I'm only a little bit on fire. Oh,
Be careful.
there's a limit of how many it saves. Oh well.
I am listening. Denadris.
I am honored.
That's a cool
Goddess
picture.
watch over you.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Attention everyone! It's 9:02!
Someone tried to say something naughty in my chat.
First, I'd like to welcome aboard our newest member of the Humberflube family, this guy.
Mr. Humberflube, I wanted to thank you.
Fired.
I beg your pardon?
Fired.
But I...
Gee, 3,000 litres of beef.
I could probably turn that down a little bit. It's like the same level. It was like the same volume as my voice.
That's unfortunate.
Where's his little teddy? His little bitty seal plushie.
I haven't a clue, to be honest.
I'll give him an elephant. There you go, Bubba.
Feed these guys.
No, no, no. I was just trying to do it one-handed. Lay down. Lay down. Oh, no.
Steve his old tricks.
pop it there for you then. You don't want to cuddle anything right now. He's got a little seal plushie that's like that long. He's little. And he fucking loves it. He used to carry it around the house. I miss when he was all little and cute like that. Now he's all big and cute like that. See, look, I put it up there and he's staring at it. Night saber fangs are dropping well today. They usually don't drop as well. I think I've only killed 3 and I've already got 2 out of 3. Oh, I've got a question mark over here. I should remana or I'll die. My knee brace keeps sliding down. It's very annoying. I need to kill them yet.
I am honored. Goddess, watch over you.
Alright, so I delivered the dirt. Now I've got to go get saplings and seeds. Nope. He had to put the dirt in first.
Hello. Ishnu.
Really?
Good luck, friend.
Now give me that one.
When next we meet.
So I actually get the drop from this cunt. I think so. Let's have a look at my sleep cycle. My sleep app says 73%. I slept for 5 hours and 27 minutes. 44 minutes of deep sleep and an hour and 12 minutes of dreaming. And I only laid awake in bed for an hour and 12 minutes last night. Oh, I have been using Sleep Cycle since... It's got to be since I first got a fucking iPhone. I think that's part of the reason that I don't want to move from Apple to Samsung or Android is because I've been using Apple exclusively since like 2011. The year the iPhone 4 came out, I got an iPhone 3 and I've always had iPhone since then. But Sleep Cycle I've been using since my very first iPhone. It was one of the first apps that I downloaded. It's so good. It's got the microphone. So initially, you had to have it on the bed. It had to be tucked on the bed, under the sheet, next to the pillow, but not under the pillow, and on charge all night because I know I don't want to fucking... Ow. Can you stop hitting me, please? Oh, I'm gonna die. I've got mana for Heelys. Is this bro gonna help me? This person might help me. I think I buffed them earlier. Oh no, they left. We good. The monster ran away. So it's called Sleep Cycle. Now I think it's free with a subscription. But because I paid for it when it was a paid app, I get all the premium stuff that I got when I first bought the app, but it listens to your movement and that while you're asleep. And based on the amount of movement and like other noises that it picks up, it tells you whether you're in like light sleep, deep sleep, dreaming. And I sleep like a log usually. I fall asleep and wake up in exactly the same position because I have to drag myself into passing out. So it tells me if I actually do wake up and move around, but also it can tell when I'm snoring. It can tell when it's Tom snoring. I don't snore, obviously. So, like, it can tell when I'm snoring, but I don't snore. It can tell that Tom's snoring. It can tell what... It can actually differentiate between Tom and Ragnar snoring. And Pax now, because she's old, so she snores too. If you pay for the subscription, which I am thinking about doing, because it's only like $30 a year, it doesn't just track your stuff. It sort of... Stuff like trending coughing in the area. If there's a few people in the area that use the app and a lot of them are coughing like more than usual, it'll be like, hey, there's a trend of more coughs in your area, so there could be a sickness going around. I think that's really fucking cool, especially for someone who like needs to know when sicknesses are going around, especially chest illnesses. I am still a co-virgin. I've never had it. And I've only been half vaccinated. One time in 2021. Yes, it does pollen. I need to have a look because it does so much extra shit. So when I go to journal, it's not in that one, is it? And it doesn't just bang wake you up with an alarm. What it does is you choose a 30-minute... Well, you can choose more than 30 minutes if you go in settings and change it. But I've got a 30-minute wake-up phase where it basically... When you're in a light sleep during that wake-up phase, it'll start playing like gentle music starting low and then slowly increasing the volume to try and ease you into waking. You can hook it up with this kind of light, except you need a Hue bridge. It's a Philips Hue light. If I've got my watch on, that also...
I'd like to point out that this bitch here...
No,
like
shut up. No one asked you to go away.
She doesn't wake up to anyway.
The watch vibration to wake you up isn't just top speed straight away. It's like it starts out with low and increases, just like the wake up phase, which I think is very cool. There's cough radar. Who's snoring? You can online backup. I don't want to do that because I've got like 14 years of... I don't usually forget to set it because it also plays Rain for me. But it doesn't just play Rain all night. I do the iPad for that. And the Google speaker plays... The iPad plays Rain. The Google speaker plays Thunder. And this one also plays Rain, but it's a different kind of rain than the other rain. So I get, like, extra rain. I mean, I've never slept well. There's crumbs on my keyboard. I've always had issues with sleeping. Like, since I was born, basically. Yeah, well, it was 45 today, so his boss was like, nah, it's too hot to go to work, stay home. But it's 45 tomorrow, but he has to go to work tomorrow. Oh, what? I can hook it up with HomeKit?
Well, I have to go in because we've got some stupid idiot fucking coming to pick a trailer up, and Clint doesn't trust him because he was going to bring a tow truck to pick up a fucking semi-trailer.
I don't care why you have to go to work. I don't
You
want
might
to hear
not
about
care.
work.
You might not care, but Cookie might. I'll do it for your audience.
You can also choose the mood, like you can tell it what mood you're in when you wake up. So then it can also, because when you're setting it to go to sleep, there's a bunch of different sleep notes which you get to edit. Whether you've had like a good day, if you've been drinking, if you've taken your medication, if you've been like out in the sun a lot, you can add all this shit, and then it also, like, over time, it tells you the effect that those individual things have on your sleep, which is fucking awesome. I learned that if I stop drinking Red Bull within, like, 3 hours of going to sleep, no effect on me at all. The caffeine does not have any effect on... It's called Sleep Cycle, just Sleep Cycle. The app is... I don't have anything weird on my home screen. It's that orange little alarm clock there. Oh, it was reflecting Mike's chat. But I can set, like, so it tells you the difference the weather has on your sleep. You can set it for body temperature, which I don't know if... I think my watch... Okay, so Apple Watch 8. I think I've got an 8. Cool, my watch tells me my temperature. Well, it doesn't tell me my temperature. I think it just tells if I've got a fever. It's got heart rate. It can track your heart rate while you're sleeping, which was very, very helpful for getting me diagnosed with POTS, because the doctor couldn't be like, oh, it's just anxiety, when I was like, bro, I was asleep and my heart rate went from 68 to 143. And I was asleep the entire time. So, like, maybe that's not totally normal. Sleep GPT, I don't know what that is. I don't have it hooked up to Philips Hue because this is the only room that we have a Philips Hue light in, because I was like, cool, I want a stream room light that I can hook up to Lumia. And I knew that Philips Hue hooks up to Lumia. But I didn't know that I need to buy a $300 fucking thing to act as an in-between. So I have Cool Light that I could have saved $100 on and just bought the same smart lights that are in like every other room in the house. The hallway light's a normal light. The front porch light's a normal light. And like where the fridges are is a normal light. Oh, and the kitchen's a fluorescent, and that doesn't count. Don't you set... Oh, man. That's why... Do you have an iPhone or Android? Either way. Girl, that's what incognito mode's for. Incognito mode and, like, either face unlock or pin unlock for the web pages that you don't want people seeing. Ferret's here? I'm really bad at keeping track of who's here. And also, Chatterino tricks me. Chatterino tricks me, and it tells me that there's people here that aren't actually here. They're just here.
In Chatterino.
But also, Chatterino saves chat, so... Oh no, I ran out of mana. I'm gonna have to donk him with my big stick. That's my big stick. It's not that big, actually. Probably should heal. Donk. Dead. What? Donk. Dead. I knew he was one donk away. Okay, so I've got iPhone. I've got Safari is my incognito mode. That's just perma incognito mode because I don't use Safari for anything else. I don't have anything saved in it. I don't have anything logged into it. That's my conspiracy theory. Like, probably shouldn't be going to those web pages. But also porn.
Most people.
He's been wanting to know what I watch or read for years, which is why it's set on face unlock and not pin unlock. You're a mod, just delete it. Oh wait, if you've got better TV, actually, if you've got it set through Chatterino, you can unlock that too. Yes, the autism searches. One moment. Oh! I'm keeping very close eye of how close this thing gets to me. Did I actually mute that? Did I click in the right spot? I don't really care. Oh, sweet. But anyway, yes, Sleep Cycle, 100%. 100% recommend. It'd be cool if they'd give me the same features and transfer the shit over if I transferred, but I mean, I'm gonna have to stick with iPhone until my next upgrade anyway, because I've got iPhone, iPad, iWatch. What? Wouldn't have remembered. You got to remember to give context for stuff that you're replying to that I've said, because I like mostly forget what I say the second it leaves my mouth. Huh. I have a laptop. It's at Tamika's house at the moment. Tom has a laptop, but his is shit. And like, even for browser stuff that Tam wanted to borrow it for, it's shit. Mine is, it's not shit, it's just outdated. It's a Lenovo Legion Y520. It is a gaming laptop, but it's like a gaming laptop from, I think, like 2018? 2019? No, because I got the Toshiba Satellite in 2018, and that died. Corrupt hard drive, which was common for the hard drives in that one. And then, we took it in, and the Legion was on sale, and the first one was like 900 and something. But the Toshiba was on sale for half price, so we only had to pay out of pocket something like $250, I think. I don't know. Decent laptop, just old. So like for gaming, it's not going to be great, but for Tam, it'll be fine for like Discord browser. But we are we leaving, Tom? Are we leaving laptop with Tam, or are we leaving? Oh, I ran out of those. Okay. Are we leaving laptop, or are we building her a desktop?
I think we'll leave the laptop for now.
Then I'm gonna need to get it back so that I can get all my shit off it.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's always nice when people do that. It is hard to add memory to a lot of laptops because there's just not the room. If you don't mind having the laptop, like, open, I have seen people figure out how to basically turn their laptop into a desktop. It was a novelty project, so, like, he never intended for it to actually work properly, but it did, so. What am I reading, though? What do you mean? I have so many things to read. I've got chat there and there, because the HUD works on this game. Got Mike's chat over there. And Ari's tabbed in underneath, which I probably should have that. Ari's tabbed in on the top, so that I can keep track of when she comes on. And currently her title is Botilda. Oh, recreational reads at the moment. I am reading The Cured by Deirdre Gold. It's a sequel. The first one is The Cure, which is basically zombie virus cured. People come back. They've got memories of like what they were doing. A bow and then a tilde. I'm probably saying it wrong. But also, I'm probably not. One of those. That's just her title. It's just a bow and one of them. But yeah, The Cured, it's... They found a cure for the zombie virus, which obviously was man-made. It wasn't really a zombie virus. It just gave people encephalitis and made them want to eat other people. They didn't really explain that, but they might in the second book, because the second book was like a little bit more of the original, like when it all first happened, and it was only eight years long. So you know that's not like 8 years. They're not going to find a cure and then have stuff rebuilt in 8 years. Basically, like, it's a... The premise is they were fucking around with the strep virus. So it was highly contagious, highly transmissible. Contagious and transmissible mean the same thing, don't they? Highly contagious, but also they fucked around with it so it was antibiotic resistant, which is... I mean, don't they all? Don't they all? Why would you want something to be treatable? But they got lucky and managed to actually treat it. But then there was a second virus that they made that wasn't treatable. It was completely incurable. And at the end of the first book, a sample of that virus was given to someone who was mentally incapable of knowing what they had. So that'll be interesting to see if they do go into that, if there's a third book. But in the second book, the first half of the book was like following one guy and his friend through the early days, and then the second half, I don't know, I just read this stuff. Yes, it did say bacteria. My brain just mixes them all up. They're all sick. They're just sickness. But anyway, it was cured. The people that got cured knew what they had done. They still had all their memories of what they had done, unless they were, like, infected real early on and fully brain fucked. Failed attempt? Try that again, bitch. It's literally chopping a fucking flower with a... How are you failing to cut a fucking flower? At the moment, in the second book... Because it does actually kind of tie in, because the people that we're following in the second book are a group of infected people that they cured, like the protagonists cured in the first book. So in the first book, they cured them with the darts and left them in a house with food and water and a note basically saying, go to the city, they'll look after you. And then the second book is, the first half is talking about, like, you're thinking, cool, it's like the start of the virus, but then nope, you're like, it's all the point of view of one of the people that were in the house that they left behind. And now I think they've just got to the city, and I think they're about to, like, fuck off and find some kid that was... It's very complex. It's very weird. It's not like any of the other zombie... How much? They'll give it the same amount. It's not like any other zombie movie that I've read, but I do like the concept of a cure. And... Oh, there's always a kid. So it's like... The protagonist in the second book, at the start of the virus, his friend... So it was friend... And the friend's wife and 5-year-old picked up him because friend and wife were cowardly pieces of shit and knew that they had absolutely zero chance of keeping their kid alive without this guy's help, because this guy wasn't a cowardly piece of shit. And he was the one that was going and getting them food and getting them wood and getting the fucking house ready. And they were like, oh no, it's going to be totally fine by Christmas. It wasn't. Spoiler alert, it wasn't fine by Christmas. Because now I'm like 8 years later. Where am I going? I need to go get some feathers. But the kid's like 13 now. And I mean, the protagonist kind of... They added a bit of spice. So it's like... The shit that the kid went through and the shit that the friend... It is technically his fault because he was sick. But because it's strep, it takes a long time to incubate. And the way that they'd fucked around with it, it was taking like 4 to 6 weeks to actually incubate. The kid is actually smarter than the parents. The kid is onto it. She knows what's up. She actually was the one that released the guy. Because he got sick, but before he was completely out of it, he rescued some guy who had said he had like a snowmobile accident, but no, he did not have a snowmobile. I haven't actually found out the story behind it yet, but based on what he went on to do, no, he did not have a snowmobile accident. That was just cover to get into a house with a kid. I don't know. It hasn't even gone in that direction yet, but the last we heard, 13-year-old girl was alone with creepy guy who had murdered both her parents. And she let all his zombies go that he was using as guard dogs. So I don't think she's in for a great time. I don't necessarily think that he's that kind of creep, but he's probably like beating the absolute shit out of her. But also the guy, like the tricky part too is Henry's the protagonist in the second book. He doesn't know how long it's been since she released them all. So he knows it's been 8 years since the virus, but he doesn't know how long it's been that he's been like wandering the countryside with his little band of infected people eating like random cows and shit that they find. Well, the first thing that he did when he got to the house wasn't knocking on the door, it wasn't doing anything, it was standing outside the 5-year-old girl's window staring at her sleep. So, and it has been confirmed by multiple people that he was doing things to infected women that normal people would not think to do when they look at someone that is basically a zombie. Oh, he like took over the house, he got in his creepy buddies, he's like full on fucking mafia cartel kind of bullshit. He was getting people and intentionally infecting them and then chaining them to stakes around the house to protect them from other infecteds. But then if people pissed him off and didn't give him the stuff that he wanted, he would just yeet them into like the pen that he had the infected people in so they would get eaten. But he was a sadistic motherfucker, so he would feed the infected people first because when they were full, they didn't attack people. They were pretty docile. So he would feed them, let them gorge, and then throw his victims in. So they'd be sitting in there for like 2 or 3 days waiting to get killed. And that's what he did to both of the kids' parents, was throw them in there for 2 or 3 days. And she had to sit there and like watch her parents sitting out there knowing what was going to happen. No, he's like, we don't really know that much about him other than he's a complete fucking asshole. We've got no history except that he claimed that he ran into an infected on a snowmobile and that he said that she chased him into the woods and that he had to kill her in the woods. But she was found not in the woods. She was found next to the snowmobile with hand marks around her neck. So based on what he goes on to do afterwards, I don't think that she was infected. I think that she might have been someone that he was either like had stolen or was trying to steal and escaped. Because when the cure came out and the kid's mum went out, and she was actually braver than her piece of shit husband. She actually went out and got the cure. She got the darts because they were trank darts that would basically sedate them until the cure kicked in, and then they'd wake up. She went and got the cure, and she cured all the people that were tied up out the front. An asshole guy then shot all the people that were tied up out the front because he knew that there was a cure and that they retained their memories, and he didn't want to get into trouble for the shit that he did to them while they were, like, infected. He knew that they would be able to say, hey, like, this guy did all this shit and he's got these people hostage and he murdered a bunch of people, like human people, not infected people. So currently we're at the point that the group of infected that she freed are cured. They're heading towards the city. I think they just got to the city when I finished reading last night. And he wants to go out immediately and run off and save her, but like, even though he's been cured of the infection, there's still 8 years that he's not been eating properly or drinking properly or cleaning properly, and like getting wounds that festered because they weren't actually dead. They were sick. So they would respond to injury the same way as anyone else. So they've got like festering wounds, like there's a lot that are missing limbs. They need to go and get treated and fed up a little bit before he goes off on this like epic adventure, and he doesn't even know where they are. He doesn't even know if they're still alive, because for all he knows, she could have been like, he was all fucked up when he got released, so she could have been like 8, she could have been 13, it could be now that they left. We don't know. We don't know how long they were out wandering for. They don't know either, because I guess zombies can't tell time. But they're like, they can be surrounded by food in cans and bottles and not realize that it's food. That's why they're eating people, because people are made of meat. And they can starve to death and get like hypothermia and that. So it does make a little bit more plausible that it only took 8 years to get stuff rebuilt, because after 8 years, the people that turned into zombies first are probably going to be dead from like infection or exposure, because they don't have the smarts to go like into warm and then failing at cutting a fucking flower, make it make sense. They don't know how to like keep themselves warm and cook, and so like their bodies are still responding to eating raw meat the way that you would expect. Where's these fucking owls? Or did I get them all? Oh, I got all the feathers. Oh, I love audiobooks. I fucking love audiobooks. I used to lay in bed and listen to an audiobook that played through my speaker while I was playing a game on my phone, so I was like multitasking. Sometimes I would read a book while I was listening to an audiobook. My eyes are fucked. They're getting more fucked at us, so I need audiobooks. The only thing is, I get really angry if the accent is bad. Because I had to listen, and I had to listen to it because at that point in time, my eyes were really bad. Because I get optic neuritis quite often, so sometimes my eyes are good, and sometimes I can't see shit. And it was like a few months of can't see shit. And I was up to the Australian-based series that the main series is based in England.
Now what?
So there was Australian accents by not Australian people. He's going to turn into a frog, or is it next? You got to turn into a frog? I need to do more stuff. Oh, there's someone to talk to over here. I don't remember what I was saying. Audiobooks. I think Ari doesn't like audiobooks. I'm not 100%. I think it was Ari. Because I know Ari said she prefers having book in hand. And I do to a point, but also book in hand also means book that I have to pack to move. And there's some books that I have by artists that I absolutely adore that have released audio-only books. Like Mira Grant, she has a zombie series. I'm zombies obsessed. They're like, I actually just realized a couple of weeks ago that they're they're obviously, it's a hyperfixation. I never really thought of it that way. I've just been obsessed with zombies since I was a kid. I think because the concept, not of like dead coming to life, but the concept of an illness that can make people like that is actually possible. There are illnesses out there that do that, basically, that just haven't been either made transmissible to humans or they're fatal before they get the human to the point of that. So I guess it just depends on who's experimenting on them in secret laboratories. Because we all know COVID was not naturally spread. It wasn't natural. They even said that the protein shapes weren't natural. What did I just do? I buffed myself. That's good. Good, Mary. Now I can swap the cheese for the apple because I ate the cheese. Did I pick up any? I picked up fucking mushrooms. Check that. I need to check my bags periodically because I forget what shit I've got in them. Fucking mushrooms. And I've got bags. Why is it when I need the bag, I don't find the bag, and when I don't need the bag, it's like, here, have 73 of them, just in the starting area. Have fun. Yes! There's a few that have the potential, but they'd need to be somehow merged with other viruses in order to do that, because it's so fucking hard to get something. I don't remember. I do drink protein shakes, but I don't have any at the moment. They say protein on them, and they say smoothie, so good enough for me. I had an up and go earlier. I take an up and go. I mean, I kind of am taking it for medicinal purposes. I take it to make the gummies hit harder. Protein something. It was the protein something. They said, that's right. I didn't say, we were talking about COVID. I was reading an article and they said that, and this was something, it wasn't just like a fucking Onion article or some shit on Tumblr or something. I was very, very fucking scared, so I was spending approximately 12 hours a day reading about it, reading scholar articles and shit, and, yeah, they said that the protein something in it wasn't something that could naturally occur. It's something that had to be put together by people. And then there's also the fact that there's so much evidence to prove that a particular country that may or may not have been where it originated, lied out their fucking asses about the amount of dead they had. By about 2 million. And they're going, oh no, there was only like 2,000 people who died. While there's truck after truck after truck going past behind them, and people actually did the math, and each truck had roughly 50,000 boxes of cremains on them. And then also the fact that it mutated so drastically and so often. So there was like 4 or 5 different strains going around at a time. And that's apparently not meant to happen naturally either. It's not meant to... they do mutate, but they don't generally differ so vastly from strain to strain in a similar regional area.
Corridor.
I'm still wondering if I'm crazy because I've successfully avoided it until now. And I'm probably going to catch it once I move. I'm probably going to lose my co-virginity this year. Also, I stopped going, like, out of my house and spending time with people in 2020. Whee! Ooh. Oh. I probably shouldn't try and take him on while he's, I think, a level above me. Oh, he's kind of ouchy too. Maybe I should run away and go back for him in a minute. Because I died yesterday. I'd rather not do it again today. It wasn't great. It's not just the numbers changing, it's the fact that in this particular country, your phone number, specifically, is tied to you pretty much for life. It's not something that's easily changed because it's linked to all of your government documents. All of your everything, your online identification, everything that proves you are who you are is linked to your phone number. And
hey Google, turn on the bathroom light.
Over 2 million, something like 2.2 million phone lines were closed around the same time that they were like, oh no, only like 2,000 people died, while there was trucks going past behind them with like 100,000 people on them and videos of fucking trucks going around and collecting people and spraying the streets with shit and locking whole apartment buildings. I can't get any vaccinations. My neurologist has said not to. I got one Novavax in 2021 and it sent me into like a system-wide MS flare. I ended up with brand new symptoms. That was when I had to start taking gabapentin. It's either a reaction to the vaccine or I am really, really needle phobic. Like, really, I can be sedated to the point that I actually can't function as a human. I can stand in direction and like kind of walk, but it's like body's on but no one's home kind of thing. To have blood tests and I still will pass out and sometimes throw up and sometimes pass out. I'm really, really, really bad. And I can't lay down for them. And I have to be watching it. I have to be watching it while the needle's going. I can't not. But also I have a very specific routine. And if the person taking my blood laughs at the routine that works for me or ignores it, I can't trust them to poke me with a needle. But also the last blood test I had was after I had my gallbladder out. No, it wasn't. That was the last traumatic blood test I had. The last blood test I had, I threw up and I nearly passed out. I was like black spots coming in and my friend grabbed me. I was friends with the nurse. That's why I let her do my bloods. And she had to kind of grab me and direct me to sit back down and then hold me upright because I was like, my eyes were open, but I wasn't seeing much. It was static. When I was 3, I had to have a blood test. Not a blood test, a lumbar puncture. And the nurse showed me the needle. So now in my head, all needles are like that fucking big because when I was 3, the needle looked like it was the same fucking size as me. I have lorazepam. I have 10 milligrams of lorazepam and I still... And like 10 milligrams of lorazepam Miri is not safe to exist unsupervised because the last time I did that, I got a second-degree burn on my finger. I was just trying to clean. But my last traumatic... I've had so much needle trauma though. Like when I was 12, I was like pinned down by 6 grown men to have a flu shot and a tetanus shot so that I could go on a school excursion that I didn't want to go on. When I had my gallbladder out, that was 2015. I'd been having blood tests every fucking day. They had come back perfect every fucking day. And I was like, no, I'm not doing the discharge blood test. It was perfect 8 hours ago. You can go off those. I will sign a piece of paper. I don't want it. I just want you to let me go home. And then I had a doctor come into my room, pump the bed up, like he cranked the bed up as high as it went, tied my arm to the fucking rail. He had both rails up so I couldn't get out of bed. I still had a drain in my side because they had to leave that in for a few extra days. I apparently don't handle surgery well. Yeah, so he cranked the bed up and there was no way that I was going to be able to get down anyway because I still couldn't even sit up without assistance. Tied my arm to the bed and then forcibly took blood from the top of my hand. But he did this first thing in the morning while I was also quite dehydrated because I don't fucking drink. Back then I didn't drink water at all, so the only fluids I was really getting that they wanted me to get in hospital was the bags that they were sticking on my drip. I'm not going to go after him because he's going to kill me. Well, in this case, I had politely declined the blood test. I'd explained why. I was completely coherent. The nurses were like, yep, that's not a problem. We can go and get the paperwork so that you can just sign a waiver to say that you're declining it against medical advice. But, like, off record, you're fine to decline this one because all your results have been perfect, except for, like, the physical ones. Because that was when I was still undiagnosed POTS, so they were really freaking out. They pulled some funny faces the morning that I woke up and my blood pressure was 80 over 40. That was really funny. I'm like, I'm fine. I feel fine. Just let me go downstairs and have a smoke. I'll come back up. My blood pressure will be spot on. And they're like, no, because, like, it's going to be too high after that. I'm like, I promise you, I'll be fine. Just let me go and have a smoke. And they let me go and have a smoke, and I come back up, and it was 110 over 70. Which is exactly what it should be. The woman across from me was a little old lady who reminded me of my nana. She was so fucking sweet. She just had a hernia surgery. She had an abdominal binder on and also was not meant to be getting out of bed without assistance. And she was halfway across the room to get this doctor off me before one of the nurses grabbed her and got her back into bed. I did put in a formal complaint about him, but nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. And that was at Royal Perth Hospital too, so that was like well-known, big public hospital. What am I getting over here? Spiders. Ooh, pea spoon. But I even skipped the blood test that I was supposed to get to check my levels after chemo. I'm not dead. And I said that to the neurologist. I was like, I mean, I'm not dead. So obviously I have some of an immune system that came back. Like, it's good. It's fine. And I haven't had a relapse since. So I've had flares, but not full relapses. So I should be good to go at least another year or two without having to go on it again. As fucked up as it sounds, I expect it. And that's someone who I've had chronic illnesses. So a relapse is new symptoms, new damage. A flare is old damage, irritated by something. Whether it's getting sick, getting too stressed out, overheating. So if I say I have a flare, then that's just like something I've already dealt with before. I'm good. I'll deal with it. I had a full relapse after the vaccine, which is brand new symptoms, brand new pain. It was fucking fantastic. And that's around the time that I broke my rib as well. That was a really fucked up few months. Was there only 2 spiders here? Or did I get the thing? No. Really? Why are they so spread out? That's what she said. Yeah, I know, but I mean, I grew up in foster care, so I didn't really have... I had low expectations of people in general already. Why are my ads popping so fucking often? Are they? No? Oh, it's because I thought the first one... Okay. I thought the first warning was the second warning. How high am I? Yes. Oh, I can get spider legs off them too, and there's not even a mini-map marker. I also have an aunt who went through medical school while I was raising her children for her, because that's the only reason that she got me out of foster care. She didn't want to have to pay for extra daycare, so she decided to take in her niece. That was awesome. I've seen the treatment that she got just as a female doctor, and knowing that her colleagues had that little respect for women that they were literally training with. Like, she actually was, I don't speak to her anymore for obvious reasons, because she's an abusive cunt. She actually was, like, second or third, like, she was very, very, very high scoring. She got, like, 4 awards or some shit at her graduation. They made a huge big deal. But the fact that guys who were worse than her were treating her like that and speaking to her like that, and that was a colleague, that was someone that was not even on equal footing, on higher footing than them. That's what they were learning from their professors, though. That's how the professors treat the women that are there learning medicine to become doctors. So you can't really expect the male doctors, it is, because female doctors are not fucking stupid. They get it. For the most part, yeah, there's some cunty ones, there's some cunty everything. But the male doctors are being taught how to interact with their colleagues while they're being taught medicine. And the way that they're being taught how to interact with their female colleagues is trash. And of course that's going to carry over to the way that they speak to and treat their patients. And it's fucked, and it shouldn't be like that, and that's what Straz's job actually is. It's basically going around telling doctors, hey, you suck, stop doing this shit, this is what you should do to not suck as much. Like, to improve patient-doctor interactions. But the fact that they're only just realising now, well, now meaning like in the last decade, that seatbelts are not designed to protect women. People are surprised by this, but, I mean, everyone has seen what crash test dummies look like. It's white average male. That's what everything is tested on. That's what medicines are tested on. So when medications don't work on women the way that they're expected to, they'll just up the dose instead of being like, hey, maybe we should test this medication on women as well. They are getting better at that now. They're getting a lot better at that now. But it's maybe a little bit of, I wouldn't say a hyperfixation. Yeah. And you know what's so fucked up? Okay. The most fucked up part of that is that the CPR dummy is a male, right? But the face on it is a female. The face on it is an unidentified female murder victim from like the 1800s or some shit. They took a death mask.
She drowned. They put her in.
And that's why CPR dummies are called. Annie, don't try and correct me, because it's usually wrong. I don't need to be incorrected again. He incorrects me all the time.
I believe she was a drowned victim.
I can't hear you because I've got both ears on and I'm not listening because I'm talking to Cookie.
Well, Cookie might want to know.
Go away.
No.
It's like I don't... It's an every few years I go on... It always starts out with a YouTube video.
Of course it does.
And then I'm like, that can't be real. Oh god, that's what happened when I fucking learned what chainsaws were originally made for and the fact that they were hand cranked. It's absolutely horrifying. But also, like, kids don't get it much better. Do you know it was the 90s when they discovered that babies could feel pain? They actually thought that babies couldn't feel pain. They would operate, like, open and operate on babies without anesthetic or painkillers. They would strap them down and operate on them. And I will never understand, like, how can you be like, oh, well, they don't feel pain? Like, they're laying there screaming, they're sweating, their heart rate is through the fucking roof, and it all started the second that you started cutting them. How could you say that a child doesn't feel pain when they're showing every single sign of being in excruciating pain right now? That, and then they wonder why women think men are stupid.
Hurry up.
What?
Not you.
My goods
Stupid
are of
rockets
the
take
highest
forever to
quality.
charge.
I'm not taking my ear off again. Sometimes it's me that he's talking to, and sometimes it's not, and I never know who he's talking to. He's angry at his game at the moment too, because it got broken. I don't know how it was broken, but it was broken. I keep forgetting to sell my bags because they're big. That's what she said. Ooh, those are an upgrade. And I always check to make sure that I have actually put the boots on before I sell them, because a friend of mine accidentally sold the boots that she was wearing, and they were really expensive too.
Good luck, friend.
In a game. In a game, she sold the boots that she was wearing. I should probably specify that. I don't know what he was saying.
Charge quicker.
I wasn't listening to him because I've got both my ears on. The thing that I read said that she was a murder victim, but that's why all of the CPR dolls are referred to as Annie, because that was the name that they'd given. Yes! And I know how to say that because I got laughed at the first time I said it wrong. That's what I want. I want P. I don't want 2P. I just wanted P. I upgraded Wrath and I got Thorns. Oh no, that one goes... Yeah, that one does go there. Well, I'm going to need to read up on that. So message me on Discord. Research CPR Annie doll.
Origin.
I'm not going to respond because I've told you multiple times now I can't hear you.
I'm not talking to you.
Well,
Shut
then
the
stop
fuck up.
talking loud enough that my mic picks it up. If you want to talk to people, you could stream on your own account.
If I want to talk to you, I'll poke your arm.
Good.
And then you'll bitch and moan that I poked your sore arm.
Okay, we'll stop talking loud. I would, but they always want to start at like 8 a.m. Give me a first aid training that starts at 8 p.m. I want a nighttime one. I don't want to have to get up, because then it would mean either completely changing my sleep routine, because if I change it for one night, it fucks it for a month, or staying awake basically for 24 hours, because I would need to stay awake for like my regular awakeness, then stay awake to go to the training, and then stay awake after that for my still regular awakeness. I might be a high enough level to go get that one now, because that quest, not this stage of that quest, but the next stage of that quest or the stage after, was a little bit harder, and I kept dying. It doesn't change a huge amount, and to be completely honest, I could do first aid training monthly and still not retain any of the information, which is part of the reason that I haven't bothered. Part of it is because it will fuck my sleep routine, but even when I was sleeping like normal people hours, I'm not going to retain any of that information. Whether it's cog fog from the gabapentin, cog fog because my cerebellum got 8, or the fact that I'm just high 24/7. I don't remember stuff. I forget what I'm talking about halfway through a sentence. Forget halfway through a conversation. I need context for something that I said 30 seconds ago, because otherwise I don't remember saying it or what it was. I'd be fucked without Tom. Honestly, I probably would have just, in like 2018, Oh, that's cool. I wanted to do surf lifesaving, but none of the foster homes I was in were near the beach. And also, like, I don't mind being at beach. I don't mind the smell of beach and I don't like the sound of beach, but I don't like the feel of beach. The sand and the water and the shells, and then also the, 27 billion deadly animals that probably want to kill me. The realization that I was playing with blue bottles like they were fucking water balloons washed up on the street, on the beach. Playing with blue bottles. We used to bat those around with we used to take badminton rackets to the beach to bat around blue bottles like they were dead. I think they were dead. I hope they were dead. Otherwise, I'm a really fucked up kid. We made sure that the blowfish that we did it to were dead. Because my foster brother tried once with a living blowfish, and my foster dad took the bat off him and belted his ass with it and said, if you ever hit something living with that again, you're never coming to the beach again. And yeah, he didn't do that again. I say belted his ass, that sounds terrible, but it didn't actually. He yelped, but he didn't cry. Like, it's a badminton racket. He got smacked once on the ass, and it's ass-shaped, isn't it? That's a spider. That means there's someone in here. They recommend it because advice changes. Because I know that the CPR that I did do multiple CPRs when I was younger because I was one of the fucking foster homes that I was in was hardcore Girl Scouts. So because I was 13 when I was like 12 or 13 when I got there, I had to do the CPR so that they could palm off like the little gumnut guides on me. I didn't mind that. I don't mind hanging out with little kids, and not in a creepy way. But they're genuine. I think it's cool that they'll just be like, I don't like your face. And I'll be like, cool, I don't like your attitude. And they're like, okay. You can just talk to them, and they take shit at face value because they give shit at face value. And I fucking love that. And it stops when they get to like 8 and they start knowing everything. But also, like, I'm not doing nappies ever again. So they need to be toilet trained if people want me to babysit. And also, there needs to be a time limit, because one time I babysat for Tam and then she was gone for like a month, and I had a 12-year-old and a 9-year-old for a month. And it was great for the first 3 weeks, and then the 3rd week she was like, oh, we might be here for another 2 weeks, and I love those girls. I'm not set up for like a quarter of a year to have kids. I can't do that. I had to do school hours and lunch boxes and hair washing and knit treatments, because you know that girls with long hair, especially in this school, they're gonna come home with fucking nuts. I wasn't looking after myself at all. They got fed healthy food, and then I ate a piece of bread with butter on it or something, or we would just get takeout like every night. It was an expensive month, but
she's helped us out since.
It made sure the girls were safe. It made sure Tam was safe, and Tam was making sure that the child was safe, because this was before the child moved up here. Ugh, I can't shower without washing my hair because I'm treating it so much. I used to be able to go a week without washing my hair. Fucking chemo. Fucked my hair. Fucked my skin. I'm allergic to so many things that I wasn't allergic to before.
Rainy.
Oh my god, what?
I'm not talking to you.
Stop talking loud then!
I will touch you when I want to talk to you.
God, you don't though. You just say things louder. He doesn't. He just says things louder and expects me to hear. I need to go this way. I always go the wrong way because, oh wait, there's usually a chest up there though. I probably should play a different game that doesn't have permadeath, but also, by the way, my going live notification is something that he actually said to me last night, and I do have a mild black eye, but it's not super visible on screen, and it was accidental. I can guarantee you that Tom would never, ever, ever, ever hit me in anger or, like, anything like that. And also, I worked in a DV shelter for, like, 3 years. And also, he knows that I would kill him in his sleep if he raised a hand to me in anger. Because I grew up watching my mom get beaten. I'm like, I am not dealing with that. But he also realized I'm faster than him. I used to be able to go that long without washing my hair, and it was fine. It would be like the last day or two would feel a little greasy, but like it still looked fine. But now I've got to wash it like every 3rd day, and I don't know if it's because I color it. Oh no, it's okay. You can barely see it. It's like right in the corner. You are so full of it. You were trying to grab my wrists and pin them down to stop me slapping you.
It's not really trying.
I grabbed the flogger and smacked him with it being a cheeky cunt. And I knew I fucked up straight away. And he tried to grab my hands to hold them out the way so that he could smack me back with it. And it turned into like a giggle slap fight. And he said, "Your face wasn't there when I started swinging."
You turned your face on, I smacked you square in the face.
He did. Like, straight in the face. It was hilarious because he was immediately like,
Oh shit.
and I was just losing it laughing. I think he thought I was going to punch him. I have the emotional regulation of a toddler when I hurt myself. If you leave me alone to process the new pain and file it away with normal pain, I'm good. But if you try and be like, "Are you okay?" I'm going to get angry. Well, like, the initial restraint I don't think is, but if you fight back and it turns into a slap fight where they're trying to grab your wrist and you're smacking their hands away and you're too fast for them, then I would say that yes, it turns into a fight back. Ari's on, by the way.
Yes. Woo! Rocket sent.
I hit ground a lot. I've got a bruise across my back at the moment from catching myself to stop myself completely hitting ground.
I too cannot stay late tonight.
I knew I recognized this voice. Oh yeah, I got up, I walked out of the room, I got to the doorway, and I was smacked in the face with the black, and I'm just like, whoa, nope, okay, no vision, no walk. And I started tipping forward, overcorrected back, flew backwards, and then kind of slid down the wall. I didn't die though, and I didn't technically fall, I just sat down very quickly against my will.
What the fuck?
You should pop in and say hi at least, and then be like, "I need to go to sleep or I'm going to miss work, so yell at me if I come back in here again." That's a good idea. Because then you'll have many, many people telling you what to do.
Oh, Harvey comes back. Interesting.
You like being Spider? What do you mean? Yeah. Mine's also the stubbornness of like, no. I'm not going to do the thing that the body's telling me to do because I don't want to. So it's like stubbornness. Which I guess is what PDA is. I get angry. I get angry that my body has demands. Or I just don't feel it. But that could also be because I spent so long ignoring it because it made me angry.
No, so
Oh, did I loot that? Yes. Wisp a lot. Because when you die as a druid, you turn into a wisp. That was what those little glowing ones around. Oh, there's a really, really cool house that Askar's going to go look at tomorrow. It's a lot further out than I was originally looking. Apparently. Oh, no. Elves. Night elves. Only night elves turn into wisps. It says it on... I think it's... I can't be bothered with that, so I'll go... There. I think that's more like for not hardcore. Why did you think Askar?
I'm looking at our house.
Oh, house. My raspberry lemonade lip balm ran out and I'm very upset about it. I'm more upset because my creme brulee lip balm does not smell like creme brulee. It doesn't even, does it taste like creme brulee? It doesn't taste or smell like creme brulee. Very disappointing.
Greetings.
Oh, that's actually an upgrade. It's not usually an upgrade. I changed Ragnar's please button to bitch. So he's got a button that says treat that he stomps on and stares at you and maintains intense and uncomfortable eye contact. Because he wants a fucking carrot right fucking now, bitch, and give it to him. So I changed his please button to bitch because he wasn't hitting it when it said please. And now it's the first one that he hits all the time. And he'll stand there and call me a bitch 3 times before he asks for a treat. I wanted to teach him a button to go outside as well. Like, he's got a treat button where he'll ask for a treat, which I think is cute. I like that he'll ask. And he won't just sit there and spam the button and just gorge himself on treats. Like, he'll ask, he'll get a treat, and then he'll go and eat it. Sometimes he'll ask for another one if we cut it up and don't give him a whole carrot. But he just wants a whole carrot. Or a cucumber. He likes cucumbers too. And sugar snap peas. And snow peas. And straw. He pretty much eats anything. If I give it to him, he just trusts. Cannot relate. I think half the reason I have issues with food is because my mother used to cook shit and tell me it was one thing when it was actually another thing. When I was 9, I wanted to stop eating lamb and veal because I found out that they were baby animals and I felt bad for the baby animals. And she was like, oh, this isn't lamb, it's mutton. But it wasn't mutton, it was lamb. And I wasn't old enough to taste the difference yet. And when I saw the packaging in the bin and realized that she'd fed me one of the 2 things that I said I wouldn't eat, I don't trust people with food now. I don't trust what's in it. I don't trust that it's not going to have something that I've said I don't want to eat, or that I have no trust. What? Oh, I need to buy more milk. I only have 1 left. I don't know. It wasn't baby animal. I didn't really know what it was. I haven't eaten veal since I was 9. Well, that I know of. My entire family sucks, so there is probably a very good chance that I have. I mostly just eat chicken. Autism, you know.
Motherfucker.
If they made, like, I don't know, beef nuggets, do they make beef nuggets? Nuggets? I overdo it a little bit with the milk, but you've seen me play. I probably don't need any health stuff because I have health. I don't need to buy gear. Wait a minute. No, I don't need to buy gear here. I buy gear at the next place. Why aren't there other protein nuggets? Pork nuggets? Okay, pork. I can understand that purely because of the issues, mainly in America, with, like, undercooked pork. Or is it because they can't process other proteins into a paste the way they do to make chicken nuggets? I don't eat McDonald's nuggets, though. If I periodically punch the spacebar on my keyboard, it starts working for a while. Oh, I know there's fish nuggets. Except every place I've bought them for calls them fish bites, and I don't eat fish. I will sometimes, but I don't really like fish. What is that? Because in my head, I just, in a split second, ran through the entire, when Brian's dating the old lady in Family Guy, and she's like, oh, if you're going to the store, buy me some milk of magnesia. He's like, do they even make that anymore? I am I'm not okay with cooking shit alive. There's no chance that I'm going to eat. I used to eat it if I didn't have to watch it being cooked when I was a kid. But I can't. But fish, I eat tuna. I like tin tuna. I like tuna steaks. And I like salmon. I very occasionally like cod, but only if it's cooked by one particular person. In the way that she used to cook it for me when I was a kid. And everyone else is like, oh my god, cod's so salty. I'm like, yes. I have pots. I need all of the salt. I need 10 milligrams of salt per day. Yes, it's all of the salty. That's why I like it.
I didn't know that, though.
But if you soak it in milk overnight before you cook it, apparently it takes most of the salt out. Like, it still has the salty flavor. It's just not, you don't get, like, the drying up like a mummy. I like salt so much. I don't really eat treats. I eat chocolate here and there. I'll snack. But salt and vinegar chips have always been my go-to. You know how people always buy kids chicken chips? Hated them. Always hated them. Salt and vinegar. But also, because I've got EDS, eating chips injures me. I didn't realize it doesn't do that to everyone. Until, like, last year. Or was it last year or the year before? I asked Tom, I was like, do you get, like... Does eating chips, like, shred the inside of your mouth for 2 or 3 days? And he's like, no. What the fuck? And that was when I found out that I shouldn't be getting injured by eating hard food. Sourdough bread is just a straight no. I can't eat it because every time I do, it absolutely, like, it's like a week. I thought I needed fucking stitches last time I did it. Ate it, whatever. I don't really like sourdough anyway. The starters creep me out a little bit. Is there anything... It tastes funny. Tastes like sour and... Well, it's sourdough, but yeah, not in a good way. Well, I'll just quit bread altogether then. I'm not gonna eat something gross just because it's good for me. I need to learn how to spell. I know how to spell, my hands just don't. I like sour, like citric acid sour, like sour lollies. Not bread. Oh, I probably should too, because despite the fact that I haven't been diagnosed, I'm like 99.9996% that I have Cushing's. I have every fucking sign of it, but the doctors won't fucking diagnose me with it because, oh no, you're just overweight and you need to drink more water. But that's always the way, innit? Why is Better TV not dinging? What the f... I don't know why it's not dinging. What is that? Oh, it's those green things. Ooh. What was I saying? Yeah, not into fermented sour. I tried kombucha. I don't know how to fucking say it, and I don't want to fucking drink it. It's... Oh... And Tam bought me some to try, and it's a no. It does, with literally everything. And I've been trying to get diagnosed with it since I was, like, a teenager. But diet and exercise. And it's frustrating. It's because generally my blood sugar's fine when I go in to get it. And I'm like, you realize, like, I don't eat. Kombucha. I don't like it. Do not like. It tastes like if you accidentally left cordial in a water bottle or like in a drink bottle for like a month.
Yeah, it tastes like shit.
And then you open it and it smells like shit. That's what it tastes like. And I have been caught out with the accidentally left drink bottle that I found, and I was like, awesome, I do have cordial. I'll just chuck that in the fridge for a while, but not realizing how hot it got when it was not in the fridge. I hate wine. I hate beer. My mother's actually allergic to hops, and she did find a beer that she liked and ended up having an allergic reaction. And that was when she went in and the doctor actually was like, she had some fucking test done. When she was told that she's allergic to hops, I asked, because I had heard at that point about if you're allergic to something and you hate something in a similar family, you're probably allergic to that too, like how I'm allergic to chilies and I've always hated capsicum. He was like, that tracks because capsicum and chilies are from the same family, and it is common, like if I had forced myself to eat capsicum, I could develop an allergy to that as well. And she's always hated beer, and I absolutely detest beer. I don't even like the smell of it. If he's been out drinking beer at night and comes home with that stinky beer stink, I don't even want to sleep in the same room as him. It's so gross. Wine, I've found like a handful that I'll drink, but it has to be sweet and not taste like wine at all. And then what's the point in drinking wine? Although, you know those super cheap Yellow Glen champagnes? How there's like pink, yellow. It's like, what flavor is it? It's pink flavor. The pink one. I wasn't drunk when I started drinking it, and I drank 3 bottles in one night. And it took 2 people an hour to walk me. How far is it from the racecourse to the club if you walk past Jack and Sue's place? Like, so racecourse straight through bush to Jack and Sue's, and then straight up World to club.
Couple hours. Couple Ks.
Couple Ks?
Yeah.
It took them over an hour to walk me. Oh, there's a quest walker. Yes, the fancy big riding. Okay, I did like that, but also I was drunk for 4 days. That was the time that I got really drunk. I got home drunk. I was really thirsty, and the only thing in the fridge was milk. I did. I chugged a pint of milk while I was still drunk. I don't know what came up, but it wasn't milk, and I've never, ever, ever drunk that stuff before. I don't know if I could, because it's not like I got drunk and threw that up. Like, I didn't still have a belly full of it when I threw up, if that makes sense. I might still be able to drink it, but also, when I went to the races with Tom and I was like, oh, I can get some champagne. He's like, ooh, you drink that cheap shit? So I was like, no, of course I don't. Ari doesn't need makeup.
God damn it.
When's mine coming up?
I think yours just did.
Ooh!
I don't have any electrical care.
What? I'm 3 days away from my 6 month. But don't tell Ari. So that's Monday, Thursday. I could save it for Friday and get a free text. Oh, wait, does it? No, you don't get text to speech if you get... Oh, that one that I sent you last night, because the Breakfast Club conversation was up. Yeah, I know, but you can tanger it if she turns it on. Did you know that? Text to speech. You can text to speech. I have text. I've paid. It just means you've got to pay bits for it. Worth. Eventually, I'm gonna, like, save bits. And I'll just use them to get the text to speech for the obligatory daily you cute. Oh, if you went on Tangier Dungeon and sacrificed all your gear that you didn't use, because you join dungeons, don't you? You'll super level up. Yes! Yes! Because I listened to the song a few times. It's got so much low voice, which Ari is getting so much better at now that she's getting more confident doing it, and it's so fucking cool seeing it. But also, it's got, like, the regular belt amount, like, I think it's got Ari's regular range, but it'll stretch her a little bit. And it's a song she'll enjoy singing. It's a song that she'll know. It's a song that pretty much everyone in the chat's gonna know. And it has a fairly good chance of getting added to the regular list if she likes it. I still would very much like a recording of Ari singing. Well, it's on the VOD. I could go and download the VOD, and I probably should if I want to get it. Because my first live learn was Placebo's version of Running Up That Hill. Oh, because okay. On laptop, yes, and the la 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 and the hey 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 beat is gonna fucking die. It needs to be a night that B will be awake for the entire live learn. And honestly, I kind of want to wait until after I move because I want to see B. I want to be there because I want to see B's reaction to the live learn in person because it will amuse me. It's got so many hey and la 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 and potential for like growls and also potential for mashup.
Shit.
Yes, I know, and I might be there the weekend after, or during the week after anyway. I told Tom if he hasn't got us a house by February, I'm just going to fly over and stay in a hotel with the cats. Because I can't live in this shithole. I can't. It's... Ugh. I hate it. I hate it here so much. Can you not? Thanks. Is one of you cunts going to give me... No, because I don't have the Shaman quest yet. Oh, I hate that quest. The Relic, that one? I'm not doing. Because fuck that quest. I really, 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 really want to hear Aria Live learn the Spanish version of The Night We Met. Not a full mashup. I just, you know how she has, what song is it that she does the mashup and just a snippet? Fuck. Is it Pony? Jimmy, the weekend of the 16th. I think he's gonna be there on the 16th. Tom gets paid on the 16th. The houses that we're applying to, oi.
What?
When is Loft House available?
Thursday, Friday.
When is Two-Story House available?
Thursday or Friday.
Okay, cool. So the two main houses that I like, my two top houses, are Thursday or Friday available. So we would be able to apply if we were successful, pay the bond, and not necessarily move over straight away. But the plan at the moment is we're not 100% sure about Pax because I think she's going to make it, but then also I had a feel of her physical. She needs... Oh, can you feed them?
I already have.
Shit. Have you been giving Pax roll?
No, yes.
Can you start giving her equal to what Adora gets?
Yeah, I can start increasing her feed.
Because I know it's the shed that she always drops condition when she sheds, but she feels like frail old lady dog, and it's weird.
She doesn't like it touching her left side.
Hey?
She doesn't like getting the left side touched.
She's sore.
Yeah, I know she's sore. Just sit there.
No. Oh, okay, so loft house, I very much want. It does have a bungalow. We found floor plans, but the bungalow's condemned, so we can't live in it, which fucking sucks because the bungalow also has an ensuite and a kitchenette, and it would have made a perfect stream room if it wasn't condemned. It is... The double garage underneath has a loft, and then stairs up from loft into lounge room. Harris would get ensuite bathroom. This one's a two-story. It's only a 2-bedroom. It's only for probably the first... That one... Is that one getting developed?
No, I don't think so.
That'll be probably a 6 or 12 month lease. It depends. You've seen loft? Okay, so 2-story house is a 3-bedroom, 2-story in Box Hill. It doesn't have a huge yard, but realistically, I don't need a huge yard. Ragnar's a big dog, but he doesn't do much running. And Pax is an old lady. It's a unit, which I don't love, and so's the loft house. But it gets our foot in the door. It gets us there to be able to find a better house. And then, who knows, the thing that helped create Tam's adorable kids might die in the next year, and she might be able to just move over. And then we'll sell this house and buy a big house and just adopt everyone. We'll just have everyone move in. I want to buy a property.
Damn it.
And build. But then also, we could just, everyone could just chip in and we could just buy an apartment building. So then everyone gets their own space, but we're just all there. How cool would it be to just own a whole apartment building? But, like, a bunch of people. This is... I've got my music playing, and Ari's got fucking Cuban Pete playing. It's so distracting. But then there's the option to buy a big property and, like, just a bare property and put a bunch of tiny homes on it. Or we could do what they used to do in the olden days and just have a bunch of houses all built around, like, a central courtyard kind of thing. Townhouse complex, but, like, old style. Like, you know how they used to have them set up? You know, excavations, archaeological digs? How there's a bunch of, like, they're houses, but they're not really houses. But they're built around, like, a middle bit, and there's a big gate into the middle bit. And I think they still have houses like that in Latin America. Tiny means tiny clean, too. But also having big property and just dumping a bunch of tiny homes on it. You can just, like, you can add to it if you need to. What else do I fucking need? Fell cones, those stupid green steamy things. My original want for a house was... Oh, my original dream house. I wanted to have a 2-story house built into a hill. So it was 2-story from one side, but 1 story from the other. And from the side that was 2-story, I wanted the bottom story to be full functioning stables, but stairs from a house down into stables. And then from that side, it's 1-story regular home on top of stables. And people are like, but horses stink. It doesn't. Because they get their stables cleaned out every single day. Yes, community but separate, being able to have your own space, but also... Are you fucking kidding me? Can you not heal yourself, you fucking manky cunt? I've got no mana left. And this motherfucker, watch. Oh no, he's gonna run away. Fucking stop it. Ooh, I can. And it's potentially possible to either do like the flat pack IKEA homes, but then there's also like just sea containers. They're so easy to convert, the sea container dongers. I lived in a sea container. I lived in a tent. I've lived in fucking everything. Oh, there's one. That motherfucker might come back, smack me. You not bossing with me? Okay, I need one more of them. And, like, communal fucking vegetable garden, I'd love that because I can't plants every day. But between many people, it would still get plants every day. They would get, like, their water and fertilizers and all the shit that they need. But it doesn't necessarily have to just be one person doing it. I'm really, really good as well. I'm really good at propagating seeds and seedlings. I can get them to like that big. Perfectly fine. You give me seeds that you think are dead, I'll get those motherfuckers growing. But once they get to that big, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and they usually die. My dragon fruit have been... I'm overestimating. They've been like... that big for like... a year and a half. And I'm really proud of them still because I got those motherfuckers growing from seeds, but I just can't get them to keep growing. And if we got like an apartment building, we could have communal garden on roof. And also it would be easily defendable in a zombie apocalypse. Can you stop hitting me, fucker? Pink dragon fruit too, which is apparently better. If I got a prickly pear plant, I could probably graft it in and make them grow faster. But at the same time, yeah, you know how hard it is to get humidity in the desert. Currently, I've got... humidity means fruit flies. So I'm trying to get them to fucking go away because the dragon fruit's in the bathroom because that's where the grow light is. We got the heat for the dragon fruit. We don't got the humidity. And I was like, yeah, bathroom makes sense. And then Tom's like, I'm working away. So there's no
constant shower.
Long hot shower every night. Feeding the dragon fruits. And then I also got given a Zanzibar Zenzi. I don't do well with plants that thrive on neglect because I want to compulsively water. And I'm used to seedlings. I'm used to seedlings and seeds that need to be like monitored daily and adjusted daily, focused daily. I can do that. I can't do the leave it in the corner under a fluorescent light and it's never gonna fucking die. I overwater the cunt and it keeps fucking dying. Are you kidding me? I've still got to get one of those fucking green things. Why are they so... It wants me to kill a Grelkin. I think that's... because those fucking little tree dudes, they have them. The little tree dudes. But they're supposed to be at the base of trees as well. I got cucumbers growing. I had tomatoes that I maintained. I had a tomato tree, bush tree, I don't know. 5 years in a row. 4 years in a row. I grew it from seeds, and then every time I did the last big harvest of the year where I cut it back, I got the seeds that were on there, all the tomatoes that were on the plant that weren't quite ready for harvest, but it's too cold for them to finish ripening. And I smushed them and I plant them at the start of winter when I winterized it. So then every year I was getting like the next generation of tomatoes, which was really cool. And I did that for like 3 or 4 years. And then it died. Which I expect. Like, they're not going to live forever. Pineapple, you can get one fruit off and then it fucking I'm currently growing my grand pineapple because I grew a pineapple from a top, and then the top of that pineapple is currently my pineapple bush, which I keep thinking is gonna fruit this year because it gets the pink tinge in the middle, and it hasn't fruited yet. And it's been about, the first one took 4 years. It's been about 3 years, so maybe this year Tam's gonna get a pineapple. Ooh. Yeah, I get that. I've got a dog that doesn't like other dogs, so I make sure that he's not around other dogs. And I spent like a year trying to muzzle train him, and he won't do it for me. So one of the first things that I'm going to be doing when I move over there is finding a trainer who can muzzle train him, because I'm aware that I have a very large, very dangerous dog if he decides that he wants to hurt someone. So it's my responsibility to contain that and make sure that he's safe. I'd say with community living, there'd need to be some kind of, definitely not like a homeowners association type thing, but just like a generalized agreement that any additional animals coming in would need to have some form of training, or I don't know, like with a service dog, that's like having a dog chew up your fucking wheelchair. Adora was going to be my service dog. And it is as devastating to someone as having your wheelchair chewed to pieces if it gets attacked and and you've got to wash it. I spent 2 years training Adora before I had to wash her, and it fucking sucked, but she just doesn't have the temperament. She's too scared, which sounds awful, but she's also terrified of other dogs now because of the amount of times that Ragnar's tried to kill her. So I laugh about that, but it's not funny, and it's a crate and rotate household now.
What brings you here?
If she's out of her crate, he's not allowed in the house.
Good luck, friend.
I don't want that shit.
Hello.
That can go, that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. It can all go, except maybe the kebabs. I mean, they're spider kebabs, but I won't hold that against them. I've got to go fill up a vial. That would be fucking awesome. He is very, very big. He loves people. Absolutely loves people. And he'll pretty much take command from anyone, which is not great for a guard dog. He is a very good guard dog, but again, trained by me, not trained by a professional. I am very fucking careful not to... I'm self-taught, I guess, which is... I mean, most of the people that I know that have trained their dogs are self-taught. Most dog owners are self-taught. He doesn't listen to Tom. It's really, really funny because Tam will come over, and Tam's tiny. Tam's the size of, like, a 10-year-old child. And she'll be like, sit down! And he sits straight away. She's like, lay down. And he's lays, fucking cut it out, stop barking, leave her alone. Completely 100% listens to him. And Tom's like, get on your bed. And he's like, looks at me like, do I have to listen to this guy? Like, really? What else do I need? I've got to hand in a quest. Oh, that's awesome. He does have elbow dysplasia in his front left leg. And that was injury... Well, I don't know if it counts as injury-induced. He had panostitis quite a few times when he was growing. And then... because of the amount of times that he had that while he was growing, and it was worse in his left leg, I think his left leg, the walking awkwardly while he was growing caused his elbow to not form properly. or something. But it's so fucking frustrating because he was perfectly socialized before we got him. The breeder has most of his dogs in guardian homes where basically you buy a dog, but you understand that at some point that dog's probably going to have 1 or 2 litters for the breeding program, and then all you got to do is look after them. You get, I think if it's male, you get pick of the litter. If it's female, you get a payment. I'm not 100% sure. He's trying to tell me what it is, and he might know what it usually is, but I'm the one that actually spoke to the breeder about what his system was, and I don't remember what it was.
I just wanted to poke you.
He's trying to incorrect me again.
No, I'm just poking you.
He was beautifully socialized until he was about a year old, and the neighbor's dogs attacked us every single time we left the house. So it started as fear reactivity because he was still a puppy when it started. I can probably take that one on. But now it is kill on sight, every dog. And it is possible to hold him back. I can hold him back with a lot of trouble because I'm not very strong. I have got him trained on an e-collar and a prong collar purely because a prong collar was the only way that I was able to walk him. And if he's on that, he's perfect. I don't know if your friend is like a rabid force free. I know a lot of people here that I use a prong collar, e-collar and a muzzle, and I've got them crate trained and they're like, oh, you're abusive. No, I'm not abusive. I just understand that my dog can kill people very, very fucking easily, and I'm making sure that I use every tool in my arsenal to prevent that from happening. Considering he's already participated in the death of one of my dogs. I can't blame just him because all 3 of them were like trying to pull her out of my fucking arms. I want him to not try and kill every dog he sees. It would be awesome if he was like walkable by me, because then I wouldn't have to pay someone to walk him. Him and Adora aren't really going to be an issue, which sounds bad now. Adora's going to stay here with Tam. I'd like help getting him muzzle trained. I've got a muzzle that fits him. I've got a muzzle that fits him properly. He's got enough pant room. It doesn't really push up into his eyes. There are a couple of adjustments I need to make to the noseband to make it more comfortable because of his head shape. But I would say I very much class myself as a balance trainer. I'm open to any tools that are... Obviously, people look at a prong collar and they think it's painful. The ends of the prongs are rounded. They're completely smooth, and I spent $120. I got actual, like, legitimate Hermspringer, so the business that has been making these collars for, like, 100 years. I made sure that I didn't get a cheapo, because the cheapos usually do have sharp edges, but it's not painful, and I've put it on myself, and I've yanked it at full force, and I've got him to yank it at full force. He's got a 4mm, and I've got 2.25s for the girls, but I don't really need to use them for them as much. Pax really used to pull badly and ended up with nerve damage on her nose from the Holty. I'm not averse to pain-free, but maybe uncomfortable if they are pulling against it. So like the prong collar, I'm not adding the pain, he's adding the pain by pulling. It's uncomfortable, but like it doesn't hurt him and it's not traumatizing. And when they see those collars come out, they get excited. I've got the e-collar. I don't think it's on him at the moment. And I did get a cheap one because I don't really use Zap that much. That sounds really bad. Like I'm fucking shocking my dog. I don't. I have used the shock, and on him, it's like a TENS machine. It tenses the muscles. So for him, it feels like I've grabbed his skin and kind of like, oi, stop it, which is how I usually stop him from doing shit anyway. He's just got so much skin. He's mostly skin. It's like someone bought him clothes that are 2 sizes too big. Oh, cool, he died. I was a little worried that that wasn't going to die then and that I was going to be stuck here with no mana. But yeah, he sees the prawn collar come out. He sees the e-collar come out. He's excited. He's happy. He runs straight up. The e-collar I use buzz and beep mostly. And it's to keep him off the fence because he's already busted through the fence twice, I think. And other people in this town fucking suck and don't train their dogs to stay the fuck away from the fence. So they're bouncing off the outside of the fence. Obviously, he's going to go and, like, bark at them. So the beep and the buzz, or if I sit on the buzz, it's just like vibrating on the side of his neck, annoying him, and it snaps him out of it. I did initially get it because he used to pounce on the cats, like playfully, but he was like 30 kilos and they're like 5 kilos. So originally it was like a reinforcement when I would say, oi, stop. I'd hit the vibrate and be like, stop. And he knew that vibrate meant leave the cat alone. I'm not worried about him hurting the cats on purpose. I'm worried about him hurting them unintentionally. And Adora didn't used to be crated. She used to have a pen that she used to hang out in, but then she started jumping out of it. And one time she jumped out of it and he got to her and I wasn't inside. Alright, so I usually... Oh, I don't have entangling thorns. Alright, so if I tag him, chuck a self-heal dot, I've got 2 pots which aren't on my bar because I'm a fucking idiot. Heal and run. No, no, no. This was a bad idea. Actually, no, it wasn't. I got the dude I wanted, and then this guy here, I can probably kill. Can you, like, not heal yourself, please, bro? That's rude. Okay, maybe I should actually continue with my original plan of running away. He'll leave a sec. I just need to get far enough away to drop combat. To be decided. The houses that we're looking for do have secure fencing. Pax hasn't escaped for a really long time. So I don't know how capable she is of escaping now. There. But we do need, obviously, securely fenced because large dog that... He's not great at jumping. He's really bad at jumping. The only time that he actually would make it over the fence, I don't want to go there because that big dude's going to come grab me, is when he accidentally fell over the fence. Dead. Ooh, I just upgraded those two.
You have deleted.
I'm just trolling Ari with sorry. I went because I don't celebrate that day. We usually just stay home and I think that's a good idea. But I don't know how open I'm going to be to going out and if I'm there, I fucking better be. but it's more the seeing everyone else celebrating it just... Ugh. Oh, I do want to, fucking, what's the song? There's a Linkin Park song that I want to get Ari to live learn. That, like, most of the lyrics of the song are "Let me apologize to begin with." I really want to get it because she's gonna have to sing it so many times and it's gonna crack me up. Yeah, it's more that there's gonna be, like, a lot of people, because for some reason a lot of white people still want to celebrate that. Hey, did you hear that Trump, like, stole another country's president? And his wife? I make sure to say and his wife, because very few of the articles in that are, like, mentioning, like, and his wife. Because, like, how much was she doing? And, like, I just... Oh, yes. Haven't you got your laptop charged? You can watch 2. You count as a viewer if you watch 2 at a time. Yeah, like... What's wild is that all the other shit that he did earlier on in the year was huge on all the social medias. There was videos everywhere. There was news articles everywhere. Everyone was talking about it. He steals a fucking president and, like, bombs half a country at the same time. And I've heard nothing. I only knew it happened because I saw someone posting about it on fucking Threads, I think. Threads has probably been the best source of accurate... Ooh. I just don't understand how no one's like, hey, that's really weird. Like, and he's already got US companies in there taking the oil that he's like, oh no, that's totally not why we went there. I don't get it. Why don't they go and have a look, like, death row inmates, not inmates, because they're locked up, but, like, I don't know, people in palliative care, and be like, hey, do you want to do this one thing and know that your family's going to be really well looked after you're gone? Because if I was on hospice and someone came in and offered me that, I would be like, sure. And I mean, like, just... I'm pretty sure that there would be someone rich enough with enough hatred that would be able to pay the families a lump sum, even if they failed, and just keep throwing fucking hospice patient after hospice patient to try and cure the problem. That's probably unethical, but I mean, if they're doing it of their own free will and getting paid for it, kind of. Oh, Discord exists. I have YouTube over it. Ugh, Tom, you were right. Oh, he's not there. Are you deep frying something? Oh, that's a little bit outside our budget. I do like the layout, and I think I did already look at it because of the porch. And the fact that the kitchen is closable.
Yell something at me.
Are you using the deep fryer?
No.
What's that smell?
The frying pan with oil and meat.
What are you cooking?
Stir fry.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think I did look at it because I liked the porch and I liked the kitchen. Because I generally get in the way when Tom's cooking because I've got FOMO, so I'm not at the moment because I'm streaming, but I like going and just watching him cook, and I'm always in the way. So, is that in? I'm pretty sure I did look at it. Yes, I did look at that one. It's not a saved one, but it's like a backup, if that makes sense. At the moment, because there's only 2 people that are paying, it's a 600 a week is our maximum, but we're looking at basically as low as possible to just get us there. And I have lots of lists. I've got the lists of properties. I've got High Chance, which has got the one house in it, which I will send it to you because that's the Box Hill one. That's the 2-story one. That one we've got a high chance for because no one else has even applied. So if we applied for that, we probably... Well, I think we have applied for that. That one's empty on Thursday. I've got Tolerable, but I don't love it, which is, like, one of them is because the house is on a slope, and I'm worried about, like, if there's heavy rain, because properties like that, and then there's the house. And then there's another one that the backyard's like that, and then there's the house, and the house isn't raised in either of them. Or they've got... They're really far away from shops, but they're near the freeway. So there's like, oh, huh. I just live with a lot of them. I don't know if you heard about... I will write it to you because it's... I knew his mum since she had him, and that whole situation was really just a perfect indicator of exactly what this country thinks. Yeah. Especially considering that, like, no one really got punished. Which still makes me very, very angry. That was my hyperfixation for a while. There was a door back there. I just wasn't going the right way, I guess. I came from that way. Why did I go? Did I go past the door? Or... Legs are so slow. Oh. This is the way. So I don't know if Pax needs a tall fence. She only actually came off the run this year. We had a cable that reached from one end of the yard to the other with a cable attached to it, so she was up and down on a rolly thing. Because if she got off, she would either go over the fence, under the fence, through the fence. If her head fits through it, the rest of her will fit too. That's a really fun fact about dingoes. It's only like within the last 4 or 5 months that she's actually come off the cable. I like that. That is fucking awesome. That's a policy they should all have. They don't even have policies like that up here, and you would expect that. talking weather in Ari's chat, pointing out that Tom got yesterday off because it was too hot, but sorry, he got today off because it was too hot, but he has to work tomorrow, which is going to be the same temperature. Just fucking die. They're so dramatic when they die, but also so am I, so... Oh, are you kidding me? Why am I still in combat? Why is that motherfucker hitting me? That's rude. Can you not? I'm lost. I don't know where I'm going. Out. I'm going out. This works. It shouldn't have happened at all. And no one even got into trouble, really. That unit's still open. That unit still has children in it. It's... Oh. Rip. I'm paying attention. I'm totally paying attention. I'm probably gonna die. They've done like 4 fucking coroner's inquests and they keep coming up with the same results, that it should be closed. The unit should be closed. The children that are in it should be moved to a facility that is designed for children and staffed for children with people who are trained to work with children. And they've done nothing. They changed the commissioner of, like, jails and that. And that's about it. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. And I'm about to trigger so many people in Ari's chat saying that. That's like how I used to fucking... I used to go on Rift and say Alienware's better than Custom. Just to troll people in general chat. No, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I swear to fucking God, if this boss isn't here, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Wow! I have that copy pasted. My message saying Die Hard is not a Christmas movie and I will die on this hill got deleted. Wow. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna die.
You'll be right.
Nope, I'm out of here. Because Big Boss Dude still has 4 heals. No, no, no. Fuck's sake. I don't even need to trigger the whole chat. Ugh. Because when I tag him, he comes running. And he fucking hurts. But... oh, I have to kill him and bring his head back. Do I have anything that gives... who got a 69 just then?
Zelda.
Huh?
Zelda.
It didn't show big on my screen. Cadmos is deleting my things, and Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. That can hurt all you want. This will give me extra stamina and spirit if I eat for 10 seconds. If I drop that on him, if I tag him with that, he hurts less. I can focus on dropping him and then him maybe, but I don't have a pot left. I have extra stamina now. Did he delete it the last time I said it? Nope, it got through. Oh. Oh, really? All 3 of them? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I might come back and do this quest later. I'm about to run into a lot of respawns, I think. I'm still in combat. Wow. CAD has added blocked term Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, so I am going to have to find new spelling. I don't know why I ran so far into the corner. I don't know where I'm going, that's why. I retyped it so that it would get through. I am tired. I've been streaming 3.5 hours nearly. Am I going to get timed out or something? Wow, my video is so delayed. I was like a minute behind. Wow. You know what I have to say to that? Well, you know where we're rating. Wow. I got timed out.
That'll teach you.
Wow. We're all leaving. See you Wednesday. Okay, bye.